Today's project, we are building a little desk here. We're using some leftover butcher block for the top and then some gas pipes for the legs. So I'll go show you guys what Scott's doing.
The butcher block that we have is not the right depth, so I have to cut pieces and glue them together. However, apparently when I cut this one, I cut it really bad. I can do the factory front on this one to the back that I cut, and that's how they line up, which is actually not horrible. Definitely fill it with glue and put some clamps on it. Or I can do it like this, which it would be like this because this is going to be the top.
Can we do it like that? Because I want this to be the front.
I mean, I'm just doing what... You want it to be perfect, right?
This
or
look,
as good as possible. Good. Wait, what do you want to be the front?
This.
Yeah, I know, but look at the gap. See, look. It's because there's a bad cut on this. I almost think that I need to recut this.
Don't keep cutting.
No, I think I need to cut a 1/4 of an inch off this, and I think it will be much better.
Okay. This butcher block was originally used in our pantry build. You can go to my Instagram if you want to see how we did that.
It goes like this. That's way better. This is going to be the back of the desk. This is actually 2 18 inches, which is actually perfect because there's a square corner on both of these sides. This is going to be the front, and this is already factory rounded, and then this is factory rounded too. So even when it comes off the wall, it's going to look really clean. Nice. I mean, it's still not that bad.
Did you do the 320 on both sides?
Mm-mm. Only on the top.
Only this side?
Yep.
Yeah, this side is way better, babe.
This side is 320. This side is 220.
Oh, okay, yeah, this side's way better.
Yeah, this side is...
That's the top.
This is the top.
Okay.
You can tell because this is a rounded corner.
Gotcha.
Okay, and then this is a flat corner.
Okay.
So this, and plus, look how not straight this is.
Yeah.
It's because of the way that the initial cuts were done.
Okay.
These are pretty much perfect and exposed to people.
Yeah.
Okay, and what do I do with this? It's not a bad corner. There, that's a better corner. So that'll be the lip on the underside.
Hold an apron.
Whatever, dude. You and your names, your correct names for stuff.
So this is the underneath of the desk. So this will
Actually,
cover,
that's the top of the desk.
But with this, it's the underneath. And you don't have to do the 45-degree miter cuts on your corner. But if you do, it just makes it look cleaner. You can definitely just do like that.
So what did you tell your husband to do?
I didn't tell you to do any of it.
That's right, because I know what to do. Dude, I think I'm wearing this Kreg pocket hole jig out. We've used it so many times. We used it on, I think, every project we've ever done at the house. Maybe not the board and batten when I was nailing the board part to the wall, but everything else, we've used that. Yeah, I've cracked this. I've used this so much. The heat cracked this. Are you gonna paint this? What color are you gonna paint it?
White.
White? When are you gonna do that?
Right now. We always have to like come up with a plan for something we didn't really think of.
Scott calls it an old crap moment.
So we need a support for the butcher block to go on the wall because we don't want to screw the butcher block into the wall. You need something for it to like sit on top of. So we're just gonna do one of the poplar pieces, like the apron, that we're going to screw into the butcher block. That piece will screw onto the wall through the poplar parts, which is the apron. You'll see what I mean. But it'll just look like it's part of the apron. You won't be able to tell that it's like screwed into the wall. If you are going to use gas pipes in anything you build, you do have to spray paint them, and we use a hammered spray paint to get that textury look. It's been about 15 minutes. This primer dries pretty fast. So now I'm going to go over it with a 220 grit sanding block. And you don't have to really go over it too much. You just want to get it until it feels nice and smooth again. I wouldn't recommend using paper towels to wipe off your projects before you paint them, but it's all I have out here and I don't want to go in the house to get something else. But you want to use some sort of like cloth, and you just want to wipe off any dust and sanding stuff. I wanted to show you the paint I'm using. It's from BEHR, and it is a enamel paint that is used for all trim work and cabinets. It is a satin finish, but I would prefer a high gloss or semi-gloss for trim work in our house, but we've always used this one, so that's what we'll continue to use. I will be doing 2 coats of paint as well.
Put it at 3 as the start, okay?
Okay.
Killian, give me that.
Okay. So we are putting in an outlet. These are plug-in outlets.
Thanks.
We had these behind our couch on a table that we built, and they were so amazing. We don't have that table anymore, so we saved these. And now we get to repurpose it.
Shit, I didn't put one there. Where's my speed square? And
it's right above your head.
Wow. That was cool.
Cord from the outlet goes down through that hole behind the dishwasher and plugs into the dishwasher outlet.
Depends on where the stud is.
True. Did you ever find your stud finder?
I did not. I'm going blind.
Do you want me to try to find it?
It's too late. I already drilled a hole. You might be patching a hole. We'll find out, okay? Let's see.
It's not a stud.
That is not a stud. Yeah, that's it.
So this time we are just putting a little bit of oil on a paper towel and then rubbing it on. When Scott dumped half the bottle of oil on it earlier and rubbed it in, it made it so dark underneath. I'm just going to tape off the edges and then caulk around any seams. And I'm using the tape just so I can get a nice clean line. I don't want anything like sticking to the butcher block. There was a bit of a gap between the butcher block and the wall, so I am filling it with wood putty. Also, if you are going to put tape on your butcher block, make sure you let the oil dry for about 24 hours. I didn't do that, and I did have to go in and re-oil where the tape was. It did like lift it off a little bit. Great tip for any DIY projects. Baby wipes are great at like getting like caulk off the wall or wood putty. And I'm sure other things. So for the screw holes, I'm going to be using the Dap plastic wood. It's their little squeezy tube in white. This stuff is so easy. I cannot tell you how happy we were that this really turned out just to be a one-day project. It has been a while since that has happened, having 2 kids. If you're feeling inspired to build a desk of your own, look in my description box and you can find all the tools that we used to build this. Also, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more of our builds.